and you'll be in a great position against him. So now, with those guards out of the way, we can head back across the street and through that gate that just opened up. Where we've got our next objective. And we also got a level. As you can see, we now have 11 AP. There's limited bloodshed for you. So I'm going to be taking votes at the end of this video for what skills to upgrade.
I'm in.
Good. Now get to the servers and upload that data.
You weren't kidding about the tunnels in this place. Got themselves a hell of a maze down here.
Servers need power. Find power lines or work lights, then follow them to the source. They need to find their way around as much as you do.
Now we come to the next major part of this mission, the underground tunnels. These guards look trickier than they really are. That guy upstairs is just going to patrol back and forth, and eventually the guy facing us, there he goes, he turns around to make his patrol. Just gotta remember to stay out of the light so the guy upstairs doesn't spot you out of his peripheral vision. And yeah, that didn't sound pleasant at all. But hey, he dropped $100. I guess he just gotten paid. Or wait, terrorists? Do terrorists get paid? How much would a Saudi terrorist get paid in US dollars in a week? I don't know. Either way, we've just gotta wait for this guard to patrol on past the stairs, and we can find out if he gets paid or not.
Huh.
Apparently not. I wonder what the scale is for various terrorist guards. Oh well. And this patrol looks much simpler than it is. That guy facing us is going to turn around, but there's a guard patrolling in that hallway behind him, back and forth, and he'll spot you if you attack this guy too early. And there's a guard patrolling the next hallway who will spot you if you're just unlucky. So you have to wait for these two guards to pass like ships, then get this guard back here. And that was just in the nick of time to take down that guard. And now we come up and get this hallway guard at our leisure.
Looks like I found the old cells, mostly storage.
If there's time, see if you can get inside.
Yeah, don't hit the takedown button too early and accidentally punch them. Here you can see how the patterns change once you hit, I think once you hit 6, it changes to this sort of setup. It's still fixed patterns and it's fairly simple to follow, it just takes more time.
Pick the lock.
Good job.
No sign of the missiles, though. Looks like this place has been cleaned out.
Damn. Guess that would have been too much to hope for. Alright, get to the computer if you can.
On it.
Well, first let's take what's here. It's a pretty nice bit of money, 3,500, and data on Halpak. I wonder how the terrorists got sensitive information. I mean, they did get the missiles, but it's not like the missiles came with, you know, corporate secrets. In any case, let's move on. Once again, do not adjust your sets, it is just this dark. Here we've got 3 guards in a sort of 3x3 chambered room that's missing one corner. These guards are pretty easy to take out, obviously. You just come up behind them. But that's not the tricky part. The tricky part is this objective computer triggers something unhappy. Well, firstly, we got some gadgets to steal. Oh, it's just an incendiary bomb and remote mine. We're doing a no-kill run here, people. I can't remember if an alarm triggers or not, but I shoot this out just to make sure. Just to prevent one. And now we go looting. But more importantly, as soon as we hack that computer, we're going to get ambushed. We got two directions guards are going to come in from, and this is what the shock traps are for. To open the wrong menu. To ambush the ambush, as it were. Now, you can't place them too close together, otherwise one guard will set off more than one, and it's kind of a waste. And you do have to get both points here. Both entry points, that is. And at this point, it's just using your best judgment for where to stick the others. I try to stick them in these archways leading to each segment. And with one left, I debate sticking another one in the hallway, which I probably should have, or on that pillar I passed earlier. And I end up going with this archway, the second archway up the middle. Now let's hack that computer. This is what we paid for that intel for, to make the computer hacking easier.
We're under attack!
Uploading the information now. A lot of data here. And this system looks pretty state-of-the-art.
Receiving. You weren't kidding. Watch your back, they probably got guards on the way.
These specs look like Halbeck targeting data tied into the radio tower.
Alright. Get topside if you can. We could use the help. Looks like we got company. A lot of it.
So I'm pinned down?
I got a Blackhawk on the way. Meet up with us topside.
So, as you can see, the ambush summoned 5 guards, and a 6th appeared after the first guard was taken out. That's what those shock traps are for. So we got these 3 more guys on yellow alert, and they will eventually go down to blue, but I'm really hoping this guy walks forward and trips that shock mine, but he doesn't. And I have no idea what I did that triggered evasion. No idea at all. But that was the end of my evasion. Now these 2 guys are going to see their fallen comrades go to red and run around for a few minutes. Well, not him. Alright, that's just 1 guard left. This should be easy, right? I mean, he's on red now, but I can wait that out. Yep, see, he's already at yellow. And he's wandering around still. I really should have done something smarter than what I did. If I was really smart, I'd have brought a sound generator. And since I didn't, I could have just switched to my assault rifle and fired some unsilenced shots to get his attention. And instead, I'm going to try to sneak up on this guy in yellow alert, which could have worked if I had turned on silent running, but instead he hears me. And we kind of, yeah, do that. And that was my failure.
Uploading the information now. A lot of data here. And this system looks pretty state-of-the-art.
Receiving. You weren't kidding. Watch your back, they probably got guards on the way.
These specs look like Halbeck targeting data tied into the radio tower.
Alright. Get topside if you can. We could use the help. Looks like we got company. A lot of it.
So I'm pinned down?
I got a Blackhawk on the way. Meet up with us topside.
Now, the first thing you may notice about this is all the guards are up. That's because the checkpoint, for whatever stupid reason, is after the ambush, which is after you've placed any shock traps. So you don't have them when you reload, and they aren't there on the map because it doesn't save that, I guess. A great job on how to screw you over. So now you have the same setup. 5 guards and a 6th one appears as soon as you take down one of them. And I kind of lucked out. They all went to blue pretty quick and nobody was looking the wrong way. And I was really hoping I could escape down here, but they block off this door. Because that's not where you're supposed to go anyway. So back up I go. And I want to go across, but this guard is looking that way. So I have to take him down. Down he goes. Black Belt is another perk that is for specifically these takedowns. I think it gets you a little extra martial arts damage. But anyway, now all the guards are cleared out. And you come through this open grate now. No, you're not supposed to go back there. You're supposed to get lost in the dark. No, you're really supposed to go this way. Except that's really hard to see. And up we go to the last segment of the level, even more failure. So let's jump cut past all the failure, because this takes a long time.
Mike, having a little trouble here. Their radio tower is down, but we're getting more resistance than expected. Can you secure the landing zone?
Not a problem.
Oh, Mike, you say it's not a problem, but it is so much of a problem. I believe I actually had more failures trying